What up guys, let's get into what I promised in the previous video. Whether go for Nicole's constellations, her 5-star weapon, or maybe Durin. Where it's best to spend your Primogems, unless you're saving for the 6.7, we will cover that. I've run a bunch of calculations with different DPS setups to help you spend your Primogems effectively. If you enjoyed this video or found it helpful, please consider subscribing, it really helps the channel. Alright, let's dive in. First, the big questions a lot of you have. It is better to go for Nicole or Durin? Let me break it down. Nicole provides a huge boost when the whole team is dealing damage, including someone like Durin. But Durin lowers resistance, deal damage himself, and give more attack to the on-field character through his weapon. Between Nicole and Durin, Durin comes out ahead. At least in my test when I replaced the 4th slot with Bennett while using Varka. And it makes sense because if you're only using Bennett, then Varka is the only one doing real DPS. So yeah, Durin is more important in that scenario, followed by Nicole. Oh, and if you are going for Nicole but your on-field character is in Hetzere, like Varka, Razor, Venti, Low, and Klee, remember that Nicole is less effective. Watch how much DPS drop when I remove the bonus from Nicole's passive. It's rough. Now into the main case. Is Nicole's C1 better or her 5-star weapon? My answer, Nicole's C1 is better, assuming you already have Earthworm Eye at R5. That's the reference I used for this video. Check it out. This is the team DPS with Nicole and her signature weapon. And here's Nicole's C1 with Earthworm Eye, showing even higher DPS. But again, if your on-field character isn't a headset user, then her 5-star weapon is usually better because C1 becomes weaker and her signature weapon give a direct buff on the on-field character regardless if it's headset or not. Alright, but let's say that you are not going for her weapon and you're waiting for Durin instead. So another option to consider will be Nicole's C0 with Earthworm Eye plus Durin. To make it a fair comparison, we go back using Bennett as the 4th character. Once again, Durin is a better choice. And remember, if your on-field character is in a headset, Nicole's C1 is significantly less effective. I need you guys to really get that. From here, let's assume we already have Durin and we are deciding what to do with Nicole's C1 plus Earthworm Eye. Okay, so in this case, is it better to go for her Constellation 2 or have 5-star weapon? Well, since C1 was already better, C2 is definitely the answer because it's even stronger than C1. Lastly, her signature weapon will be better than going for her Constellation 3. Like I said in my previous video, constellations from 3 to 5 aren't really worth it. Now, some of you might wondering, Pollo, what if I instead go for Durin C1 or C2? No. Durin C0 is more than enough for this team. His constellations helps, but the best investment will be Nicole's constellations or Varka's own constellations or your actual main DPS. It depends. If your main DPS is in headset, then choosing between Nicole's constellations or that main DPS, constellations get more situational. Yeah, it really depends. I'll show you all the calculated teams and their DPS on Nicole's guide. Everything I did on the net video. Just don't forget what we kept saying. Between Durin and Nicole, Durin comes first. But together they form a core of multiple high DPS team. As long as you meet those 3 conditions I have been repeating lately. That's it for now. Thank you for your time and support and see you on the next one.